talk to me, baby. What is your DBFZ hot take?
All right, my DBFZ hot take is that I think there is an argument to be made that Pred is higher on the all-time list than Nitro.
Ooh.
And if you just take this year where Nitro is at his peak, Pred outplaced him at like 3 out of 5 tournaments. And Pred was the only American player. Well, actually, he's one of 2 because Zane did it at UFA. But Pred was the only one to win an American major at Combo Breaker. And Nitro didn't get top 8 at that event. Or no, he did get top 8, but he lost to Zane. He got 7.
Ooh.
And
damn.
And Pred just won Brazil. But I mean, whatever, we don't have to count that. And Nitro, the only thing that Nitro has won this year was CEO Otaku, and that was just like a regional thing. And then if you go even farther back, like, you know, they had the rivalry for like the entirety of the pandemic, so it's not like there's a skill gap there.
So you're saying there's not a gap? Are you also saying that Pred is the better player?
I don't know if Pred is the better player, but in terms of results, but even then, like, Pred definitely gets Nitro some like the most, or he used to at least before you played multiverses.
That's fair. That's fair to say.
Like when you thought of like in the pandemic, like the Parsec era, like nobody was fucking with them too, and it was always them, and they would just go back and forth, over and over again. That's why they started their little thing after the like when Bob started hosting an AOC, like who would win more AOCs, but that never actually came to fruition.
Damn, Nitro,
but like
Pred over
I
Nitro.
mean, like the numbers don't lie. Like Pred definitely has better. I don't know if I would say better result, but he outplaced him. But
no,
it's like,
I hear you. I hear you.
Count, but then it's like, all right, do you count Evo and do you count the regional final win for Nitro? I mean, yeah, you should. But when it comes to like open bracket international stuff, like Pred definitely has him beat.
But Hemor makes a good point. Nitro has won bigger tournaments like the finals, like the World Tour finals and stuff like that, beating Sonic and things like that. Has Pred ever been Sonic?
It was a regional final.
Regionals.
It was an invitational. And remember that one wasn't what we have now, where they just straight up qualified. Like people got invited, so not everybody was there, and then some people couldn't go because they had passport issues. But even though it was like it's still a real win because you had to beat Nitro, or Nitro had to beat Sonic and Hook to get it. But like when it comes to like Combo Breaker for Pred, like bro, he beat everybody at that tournament.
He wasn't lab coat carried?
It wasn't lab coat, bro. He shit on them.
Okay.
If you actually watched, he shit on them.
No, because some people don't count the lab coat meta.
Because they're trash.
But Pred did win Puerto Rico as well. I mean, Pred has won multiple tournaments.
I mean, he did win Puerto Rico.
Pred has been winning multiple tournaments consistently. Lately, he's been winning multiple.
He has multiple wins this year.
I don't know. Maybe.
But the thing is, like, all right, you count Puerto Rico and you count Brazil for Pred, and then you count CEO Otaku for Nitro. Like, still, Pred has him beat when it comes to the numbers.
You're saying just for this year or all time?
I mean, I don't know. Pred has been doing it for way longer than Nitro has. Like, even in 2019, like, Pred was still fucking up, like, Chris G and them. And Nitro hadn't yet ascended. You know what I mean? But Pred was already doing that.
So you think Pred has been getting disrespected?
Oh, free.
Actually, yeah, I do see that. People disrespect him all the time. People be thinking Pred is...
definitely gets disrespected. Free. If you don't think that Pred is currently a top 5 player in the world, currently, like, you might just be trolling. And all time, he's definitely on the 18. Free.
People do sleep on Pred. I'm not gonna lie. People definitely be sleeping. People forget about Pred's run at LOBC and stuff like that for years.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
But I think it's his recency bias. But I used to go to all these tournaments in New York, so like I saw it with my own eyes in 2018, 2019. So like I know. But
what is the record? What is the record of Pred and Nitro offline? What is their head-to-head record?
I don't know.
Time to hit up your favorite website.
Yeah, but that also has all the hyperbolic cloud stuff, all the parsec tournaments and stuff like that.
Let me see real quick if I can find.
Also, my validation for this argument is to you, Daniel. If you're gonna say that Hook is better on the list than Fenrich because he wins more, then you have to keep the same energy when it comes to Pred and Nitro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ooh, coming at me like that?
Yeah, or anyone that actually thinks that I think Fenrich is clearly higher on the all-time list. But yeah,
I would say both Fenrich and Hook are definitely up there, but I see what you mean.
Both on a team all time for sure. But like, bro, Fenrich is like the most consistent player ever.
Wait, recently Pred Nitro played at ECT. This is facts. Nitro beat him 3-0.
That is true. But that was one of two tournaments that he outplaced him in.
What about AOC? Nitro beat him 3-1.
The last AOC?
AOC 4 when they were both at.
When was that?
When?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't say a date.
Oh yeah, forgot. The website sucks.
He was playing multiverses during ECT. Do we give him that? Because Nitro was playing Strive. Do we give the OS?
Has Nitro been playing Strive? I mean, every time I see him boot up its stream, it's Dragon Ball with Enzo.
But he has been playing Strive.
But he's also been playing Dragon Ball.
Yeah, of course. Multiverses player OS. He was playing Multiverses at Puerto Rico and he still won.
Well, I mean, yeah, because, he's the GOAT.
And Nitro wasn't playing Strive on stream because it was a lot harder for him. I think his net wasn't like the most optimal, so he would lag, so he would just play off stream instead. But recently he fixed his internet, so he should be streaming Strive on a regular basis now. I don't know. I think they're both great players. But in the head-to-head matchup, I don't know who I would take between Nitro and Pred.
I would take Pred. In a first to 10.
Have you had a first to 10 between them offline?
They used to. Oh, not offline, but they used to play first to 10 all the time.
I know they played all the time together, but offline that would probably be a good set.
I think Pred might get it if he's like combo breaker form Pred. You know what I mean? I think he gets that.
So if you give both players, if you give both Nitro and Pred like 2 weeks of training, like just straight grinding, not playing each other. They can't play each other for those 2 weeks. They have to play other players, and they come back in those 2 weeks. You think Pred getting that?
Yeah.
Ooh. Maybe.
Yeah, but I
actually don't know.
Who did Pred and Nitro both lose to this year? Like,
yeah, I mean, Nitro lost to Yasha, lost to international players.
Nitro lost to like Yasha, Wawa, Shanks. What did he lose to at Heatwave and Bumps?
Pred?
No, Nitro.
Let me see. Let me pull up the bracket.
Oh, but I would be a hypocrite if I didn't acknowledge this. Pred does have a stain on his legacy, though. He does have a stain.
What's the stain looking like? Is it an Ichiron stain?
Nah, you want to say it?
Who is it?
The stain is allowing Bot Mantelex to get a CEO belt. That Fred does have a
Uh,
stain on his legacy, and we have to acknowledge that. That's all I'm saying.
Not the stain.
He does have a stain.
Does that make him go net negative?
But he made up for it in 2022, at least.
So at Heat Wave, Nitro lost to both Yasha and Wawa.
Who did Pred lose to?
Kane and Wawa.
Kane and Wawa. So they both lost to Wawa. And then at Bums, I remember Pred got upset by Indra or some shit like that. He has got a horrible monitor as CEO. I guess. Still a stain. This man still gets to look at that belt.
Let me see. Let me pull up the bracket.
Nitro got 9th at
BBB.
At BBB, or was it Heat Wave? It was one of them.
No, at Heat Wave, Nitro got 7th.
So it was the other way around then. He must have got 9th.
So at BBB, Prayer lost to Meezy and Indra.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did they both place in the tournament?
Meezy got 7th, and it looks like Nitro got 9th.
And then what did Pred get? 5th or 9th?
No, I said Pred got 7th.
7th? Oh, word.
Yeah, 7th at BBB. Nitro, let me go back. Oh, look at this.
Fred did get 9th at CEO, and he has to hold that. Even though his controller was fucked up, he still got to hold that one too.
Yeah, Nitro got 9th.
At Bumps, birthday bash?
Yes.
So, right out placed him.
He lost to Hikari and to Kasuga.
Okay. So he outplaced him at Bums. Nitro got Heat Wave. Nitro got CEO 2022. Pred got the Combo Breaker win. What other events were this year?
That they both were at?
Yeah. Frosty? No.
Nitro didn't go to Frosty's. To begin the year, we had CEO, followed by Frosty's.
I feel like I'm forgetting an event.
BBB, Combo Breaker, Heat Wave, Evo, ECT. They both went to Evo, no?
Yeah. Pred got 4th or 5th.
Nitro got 2nd. How much weight we put on Evo? I mean, Evo is the biggest, right?
But that's what I was saying earlier. Like, all right, you obviously got to count the Evo, getting grand finals at Evo, and then you have to count the regional final win. But like, how much do you count that? How much is that weighted? You know what I mean?
I mean, everybody was at Evo, so.
Yeah, but everybody was also at Combo Breaker.
But not the Japanese players. If you want to count them.
You mean just Fenrich?
Fenrich and Goichi, I guess, yeah.
Goichi wasn't at Evo.
Goichi wasn't?
No. Most of the Japanese players didn't go to Evo. It was like Taco, Oblivion, and Ikuan. They were the only ones. A good portion of them didn't go.
So basically just the French players then. Oblivion and Fenrich.
Yeah, it was just And also remember, Evo didn't have Wade. Evo didn't have OB.
So was Bum's event more stacked than Evo?
Evo, I low key, like, there could be an argument made that Combo Breaker and Bums events were harder tournaments than Evo.
Is that a second hot take?
If you just look at like entrance,
Combo Breaker had Hikari.
Combo Breaker had Hikari. Combo Breaker had Chris G. At Evo, Chris G's stick broke and he couldn't play in Dragon Ball. He had DQ. So Chris G couldn't play. Who else was there? I think I'm forgetting somebody. But I mean, obviously, Evo had Fenrich. That's no small shit.
Yeah, well, you have Fenrich, so if you do it like Evo has Fenrich, but then Heatwave or BBB, whatever, had Wade.
Yeah, and they also had OB.
Also had OB. Is Fenrich and Wade an equal skill?
And Noka was there. Noka wasn't at Evo, I don't think, right? Or was he? Or was it? No, wait, Noka wasn't at Evo. No. Like there is an argument to be made that those tournaments were harder, just like on player entrance and skill.
Okay. Let me see. Pred got 5th. He lost to Wawa and Fenrich. And Nitro only lost to Wawa.
And the saddest set I ever saw.
Yeah. Yeah. Shanks got 7th. Shanks was also at Bum's event too.
Oh, that's true. Shanks was there, but he was also at Evo. So, yeah. But wait, was Shanks at Combo Breaker? Oh, he was at Combo Breaker.
Yes.
Who else was at Combo Breaker? Jilla.
Jilla
was also at Combo Breaker. I'm trying to think of who else was at Combo Breaker. Or at Bum's events.
Low key, maybe Cater.
I mean, yeah, if you want to get into
Cater did beat Obi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cater did beat Obi.
Yeah, if you want to get to like the American players, Cater was there. But Garlic Bread was at Evo.
Zane was at Evo as well.
Zane was at Evo as well.
It was also a Combo Breaker. Maybe Combo Breaker was the more stacked tournament.
Yeah,
because everybody that went here to Evo, Wawa, Nitro, Yasha, Kane, Pred, the only person that didn't go here from the top 8 was Fenrich.
Yeah. But then so all right, cool, Fenrich wasn't there, but then you have to realize that like a bunch of the French players weren't there at the other events. So like, all right, does
Fenrich outweigh all these players or the French players all out? Yeah.
I can't say currently that he does. I can't say that currently Fenrich outweighs Wade and all the French players. I don't think so.
I mean, if you're putting like 3 French players or 5 French players versus just Fenrich, yeah, definitely yes.
No, definitely not. Jill is the U.S. killer. He's crazy. Actually, insane person. Oh, and you gotta realize that Hook was at like Bum's birthday bash, and he didn't go to Evo. Oh wait, no, he did go to Evo.
He did go to Evo.
He did go to Evo. Wait, no, he didn't go to Combo Breaker, right? I'm bugging.
Combo Breaker? Was Hook a Combo Breaker?
That's true. Pred did beat him. At
Hook was at Combo Breaker.
That's why Hook was down bad at Evo because he lost to.
He was upset because Hook never got a top 8 at Evo.
Yeah.
That's the one placement he always wanted and he never got. Jita's the only person I fear playing. If you play Axe or Double O or Ichiron, you're ready for Jilla.
Yeah, no, Katie, I mentioned that Cloud, the hyperbolic weekly thing that Pred was usually winning most of those.
Yeah, I mean, we could take
on the Parsec servers.
Yeah, we could take the Parsec cloud services. We can take that, but
yeah.
But we need them to play. We need them to play offline, play each other in the first to 10, like Kite said earlier.
Yeah.
Is that the one true
I'm not
test?
saying that it's conclusive. I'm just saying that it doesn't get mentioned enough.
It's an argument to be made.
Yeah, and I'd be saying like, I think the recency bias that we see is very real, and that people just forget. Like, I don't know. This is weird.
People knew to put some respect on Pred's name.
You got it. Yeah, like the dude is incredibly consistent.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. I agree. I can agree with that.
And he was beating top players before Nitro, like longer.
Well, he was in the
Back in like
scene.
2019.
Pred is in the scene longer than Nitro has been.
Nitro has been playing since this. Nitro's been playing like as long as I have been since the beginning. Like I remember meeting Nitro online.
Yeah,
Playing, like,
but Pred was
go
playing
on.
since day one. Like actual
Yeah,
day
like,
one.
we all were.
No, Nitro wasn't playing like. Oh, if he was playing, he wasn't competing. He wasn't competing, cause Nitro. I remember Nitro when Nitro came to the house. He was playing like Beerus or whatever he was, and
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Yo, who is this guy? Like, who's this OD player?" And that's how his name came out. Because he started smoking everybody. He was like, wait, hold on, who is this guy? This guy's kind of OD. And he got like third or second at that first tournament.
Yeah. Well, Bird's also an old man, so he sucks at HOC.
Didn't Pred and Nitro
Like
play at
45.
Bunk's house all the time? Pred didn't always go to the house. And Nitro didn't always go to NLBC. I think Nitro was to NLBC recently for the first time. Regardless of who wins the
Nitro
first
said
of 10
that
right
Pred
now.
was better than him until the Bandai regional one. There you go.
I mean, I guess if they were to play each other, it would be a battle of who wants it more.
So if even Nitro said that Pred was better than him until the regional win, and Pred actually won like a real, like, true international major this year, like, do we really count the regional win like higher than the tournament that everyone was at?
Nitro and Pred, but the Nitro and Nitro and Pred set was a lot of online matches.
And like you could say like, oh, lab coat this, lab coat that, but like at the end of the day, it's a tournament. And if you're going to tournaments and not picking the best shit, you literally have no excuse.
Oh,
It's
towards
just
the end,
your fault.
actually, you're right. I forgot about this.
Yes,
TSO
sir.
84, 76, 77, 79, 84. Yeah, they were playing. They were gaming.
They were definitely gamers.
I did get to a point where we like keep seeing them at the end of every tournament. We're like, bro.
Yeah. For like 2 years straight.
They're literally like, bro, like, that's enough. Yeah, okay. That's valid.
Yeah, I've been feeling this way for a little bit because, like, I remember everyone saying, like, at Puerto Rico, like, that Pred wasn't, like Inzem was going to win. And I'm like, bro, Pred is going. I don't understand.
Pred might be the better player. He just might be.
Over time, I think so, for sure.
Okay. I'll take the hot take. Let me see. Does anybody else have a crazy hot take? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. I actually don't think that people notice that at what's it called, at Puerto Rico, Inzem beat Pred because Pred was playing like some Xbox controller or some shit, and then Pred got an Astro and he just cooked the bracket and dropped like one game. I was like, oh shit, okay.
After the controller swap?
The controller swap, bro. That's why I'll kind of believe him on the broken controller as CEO, but he still gotta hold it.
The lagging monitor, the broken controller.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it, but still, the stain is there. Have Nitro and Pred ever played at a major? Yeah, they played at ECT and then they played at another one, I think.
Nitro won ECT 3-0, which is a feat, because ECT was 3 months ago now. Yeah, literally 3 months ago.
Pred did better against Yasha though. I mean, that's true, but I mean, Nitro did reverse 3-0 Yasha at Evo.
You don't let Pred hit.
But then Yasha 6-0'd him like 2 months after.
If Fred comes into the conversation, starts hearing this, he's gonna be like, "Yo, what y'all talking about?" He's like, "What you guys talking about? Put some respect on my name."
I want Pred to quit some multiverses for a little bit and come back, because I think people just forgot. And now that he's qualified, I hope that he does well at the World Tour Finals. Because there's been debate.
Oh yes, is he undisputed? Is he undisputed going now to finals?
Yeah. There's a timeline where he doesn't go, but Nitro doesn't care to go, so he probably won't get points. So. Oh wait, no, there is no timeline where that happens, because Nitro would have to go to Japan, and he doesn't want to do that, and that's in 2 weeks, so his sponsor's probably not going to do it. And he said he's not going to do LCQ, and Bum isn't hosting like comm and stuff like that. So
it's clip.
So that is only if Inzem gets top 3 at
Finland.
Yeah, but he has to get through Kane, Wade, Plug, and Sehan to get that. So
we'll see. But there's gonna be, this is actually a good tournament for Inzem, because it'll be good to see if he can actually prove the hype behind his name. I think this would be good. He's had
multiple chances to do that already.
True, I agree. But I think this would be like, all right, let's give you one more shot kind of deal. No?
Yeah, that's true. But, like, does it outweigh, like,
all the other stains?
Yeah. I don't know. Does, like, if he gets past it, does it, like, absolve him of losing to, like, ex-Kashiki?
Yeah, Kashiki be out here. That's a fellow of adult players. Chill.
That's some real shit. Shout out Kashiki.
That's of adult master. There's only like 5 of us, so we need another one.
Yeah, there's only like one of y'all. His name's Mizi.
It's the Kashiki's thing. I did it to Mizi the other day, but it's fine.
Oh, word?
Last night. I mean, it was he was high. He was high, so I'll let it slide.
You did what last night?
All right, little bro, keep playing with
me. Fog beat him at Common Breaker 2, or Dr. DP? I thought it was Fog.
Fog ain't be out here though.
Fog is nasty though.
That's a Krillin master. He did it to me at ECT.
But like, remember, guys, like when you're talking about who's better, who's on the A team, the B team, all time list, whatever, this, that, like, you gotta take everything into consideration. Like, it's not just, oh well, this person beat him at the last tournament, like, or this person, or Evo is so hyped up, so this person definitely plays better at this one tournament. You know what I mean? Curse not on the A team, he's on the O2 team.
Curse is not good. I said it. I was trying to go through one whole stream without slandering Curse's name, but you brought it up, so. Curse on the PCA team. For Curse to be
there's 2 LCQ spots.
Curse has to go through a lot of people before he's on the PCA team.
Real shit.
All right, that's valid though. I'll take that, Kite. That's valid.
Yeah. Food for thought, guys. Food for thought.
Who for the thought? All right, let's see. All right, let's see who else. Who else got a hot take? Who trying to jump on the mic and see who has a hot take?